Here we go, folks. It's time for the starting 11 prediction for the trip to St Mirren on Boxing Day. This is the last video before Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. We'll keep this one short and sweet for you, for me as well. St Mirren currently sitting 10th in the Scottish Premiership. If you think back to the last time we played them, they actually put in a decent showing at Celtic Park, particularly in the first half. The boy Obika up front played well. Wasn't the easiest game we've had this season at all. 2-0 it finished. So we will need to be right at it. We know we've got a big game on the horizon on Sunday against Rangers, but the focus should be all on this one because 3 points here is huge going into Sunday. So the team then, Neil Lennon said in the pre-match press conference he doesn't think he'll make too many changes. I don't expect too many changes. It'll be Fraser Foster in goals. At right back, this is, if you remember in the starting 11 prediction for the Aberdeen game, I said I think we would see Bauer in this one. I think Frimpong's played a lot of football. It's been a busy period in December, and I think Neil Lennon's just going to take him out for this trip to St Mirren because I fully expect him to start against Rangers at Celtic Park on Sunday. So I think Frimpong will sit this one out to keep us guessing, to keep everybody guessing. I think Bauer will come in and play. At centre half, fully expect Julian and Ayer to continue. Their partnership's going really well now, as I keep saying. Julian obviously got the goal. The opening goal at the weekend, absolutely shinned it, but listen, it went in, and I learned that. I thought he defended really well. Cosgrove did get his goal in behind Ayer, it was in the first half, but other than that I thought the two of them defended well. Julian headed everything away, and he's done really well in the big game so far. Left back, Bolingoli came back in as I expected he would. I think he's going to continue in this game as well because, again, with a view to Sunday, I think Neil Lennon will want to play him against Rangers, so I think he'll stay at left back in this game. Again, on Saturday against Aberdeen, a couple of rusty touches, but other than that, pretty good. And as I say, hopefully as the games tick by, his sharpness will get back up and he can get towards that form that he showed just before he got injured a couple of months back. Into midfield, Scott Brown and Callum McGregor, of course. In front of them, I do think Olivier Ntcham is going to continue. I absolutely wouldn't be surprised to see Christie back there in the number 10 position, with Johnston coming back in on the left hand side, and then that letting Forrest go back to his position on the right hand side. We've seen that in the last maybe 15-20 minutes against Aberdeen until Forrest came off eventually, but when Johnston was introduced into the game, Christie went to the 10, Forrest went to the right hand side. It gave us a bit of impetus in the game. I thought it helped us. I thought Forrest, for all he didn't do much in the opening 60-65 minutes, I thought he looked much better on the right hand side. But I think Ntcham will continue in the 10 position. Ryan Christie will be in the right hand side. Again, as we touched on Saturday in the post-match content, maybe not Christie's best game of the season against Aberdeen at the weekend, but he got the crucial assist for Edouard's winner, and we'll need him to be at his best come this weekend. So I think he'll be on the right hand side this time. I think Forrest will start this game on the left hand side. The only reason I'm not putting Mikey Johnston in is because he has been out a couple of times this season now with these injuries, so we've seen him come back off the bench again. I think, going by Neil Lennon's comments, he does want to be careful with him. They hope that he's free of these niggles, so I don't think they're going to be rushing him back to starting a game. So I think Forrest will start on the left hand side. Again, as I said, past couple of games not at his best on the left hand side, but we know that he can do a job there. And come Sunday, Neil Lennon will have a decision to make about whether he's going to start Mikey Johnston, because El Yunus is going to be out until after the winter break now, so he's going to have a decision to make whether he wants to start Johnston, put Forrest and Christie in their natural positions, or keep Ntcham in the team. That's the big choice for him coming up this week. I think it'll be Forrest on the left hand side at St Mirren, and up top Odsonne Edouard. Again, we talked at length about him in the post-match pint after the Aberdeen game. I thought he played well. I thought he had a lot of chances, particularly in the first half. He did get the crucial winner. It was a great finish, first time on his weaker foot. Huge play for us again in this game. You might look at it and think, listen, we could get away with starting Griffiths or maybe resting Edouard in some form, but I think it's important for us to get as strong a team out as possible, win the game comfortably, and then, as we've seen the past couple of weeks, Edouard may be coming off at 65-70 minutes, letting Griffiths get more minutes in his legs, and then Edouard can be fresh for Sunday, having only played an hour or so. I think that's what Neil Lennon's hoping for, and I think that'd be the best thing for us to do. Before we finish up tonight, the voting has closed for the Instagram Celtic Fans TV Goal of the Decade. The winner was Tony Watt by quite a distance, as you can see below. Second was Tom Rogic in the Scottish Cup final against Aberdeen. That was only one that came close, and even then there was almost 100 votes in it. So your Celtic Fans TV Goal of the Decade is Tony Watt versus Barcelona in 2012. So there you go. That's the team I've went with for Boxing Day against St Mirren. Like the video, comment with your own thoughts below. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. As the festive period, so we're just going to do the post-match pint from Malone's, and then we'll have all the content building up to the big game on Sunday. Have a wonderful Christmas, and we'll see you for the game on Boxing Day. Thank you.